And welcome back, everyone, to another edition of The Blunt Reaction. Today we are going to be watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., episode 5. This episode's called Lockup, so that's what we will be watching. Welcome back, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. fans especially. So last week's episode was called Let Me Stand Next to Your Fire, and I don't think we heard that song. I think I said last video that we would definitely hear that song, and I don't think we did. So there goes my my theories. Actually, this episode kind of punched me in the throat a couple times with my theories, and I'll get to them in a minute. But last episode we had so I won't go into detail, but basically the team is back together, so to speak, because Coulson's basically playing his hand and forcing Ghost Rider and Daisy to join in on the hunt or the investigation of what they're doing. So it's kind of cool to have Ghost Rider as a de facto agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. right now. So that's really cool. May's all better. She's fine. I hope to see her this episode doing more than dying or laying down on a stretcher or on a bed. So that will be nice. What else? Oh, the race, the car chase between the ghost machine, the ghost muscle car, and Lola. And I thought it was really well shot. There was a couple of moments, especially in the beginning of it, where they were talking, where he was Mac was saying like, oh, Coulson was like, how much do you weigh? And Mac's like, it's not the weight, it's they're bantering, and then he turns and the camera goes out and then it comes back in. And I thought that was a really really nice camera work, and they were driving, so that was cool. And that makes me think of like what's really good about the show and the characters and the writing and the acting is I'm all like freaking stroking this show's D right now, but what I really like about the show is like no matter what combination you pair up, like it's a good chemistry and you want to watch them. Certain shows it's like, nah, these two, and it's like when they mix them up, you're like, this show, like no matter what combination you're getting, you always say like, oh, I like Mac and Coulson together, I want to see more of them. And then when Mac's with Daisy, you're like, oh, I like Mac with Daisy, or Fitz with Daisy, or like the combinations. Anyway, so I think the highlight for me of the episode for me was Simmons. Man, I love her character growth and her development. She's ready. She's an agent now. When she came into that apartment and she recognized the signs broken, and then she pulled her gun out. That's such a it's believable. It feels like her, but it's such a far cry to season 1 Gemma, and the growth has been. The growth has definitely been believable, and it all makes sense. I loved how she handled herself. When she was captured with Daisy, when she was ambushed, she's just really smart and trusting, and she's kind of awesome. So this goes back to the show kind of kicking me in the throat over my theories. The whole Ada thing, I was like, secrets and la la la, and it was so awesome. And it was so awesome how Gemma handled it. The writing is so good on that. She wasn't just like, oh, I'm jealous, I'm a girl, it was just like, oh, that interaction was so awesome when she was like, oh, she's so believable, she's so believable, and this and that, and Fitz is all, oh, that's a weird thing to say about a real person, and just the acting on it, when she says, She's an android. You do know she's an android, right? I thought it was perfect. Like, she didn't whine about, oh, how could you keep this from me? It was just like she got it. She got it. She knew why it would have been a secret, and it was handled awesomely, and I really appreciated that. Her character is just like so cool now. I mean, she was always cool, but like even more so. Anyways, I could talk about Gemma a little bit more, but I want to get on with the show because I still have to go to the gym. I got my Doctor Strange t-shirt on. I know it has nothing to do with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but I'm wearing it anyway because that movie's awesome and Marvel's just killing it. So let's start the show. Oh, I fixed my lighting, by the way. A little bit better. It's not so light.
Did you know there are over 212 micro-expressions that can betray a lie? One eye dot to the left and I'm finished. Unlike some people, I'm terrible at keeping secrets.
So, yeah, it's about all that.
Okay, she's a little pissed, but
Right, well, okay,
you know, it's not that jealousy pissed, you know.
It's the other way around. And no, just go. Coulson needs you. I'll work it out. I am not getting fired today.
So, we're transferring into S.H.I.E.L.D. custody one Elias Moran.
Everything should be in order. Agent May called ahead, just to cut down on paperwork. She really hates paperwork. Don't you?
Yeah.
We'll get this taken care of. One last thing.
Coulson!
You can't fool me, you demons!
Nice.
State the obvious. Dr. Bowers here, and we need to get to Eli Morrow before she does.
All right, so sorry, lock up.
Mac, do you read me? Prison's compromised.
Let me guess, Lucy Bauer.
Lucy and the whole Peanuts gang.
That means we leave in 6. Gear up.
That looks so good. That looks cool.
You sure about this?
Let's find out.
Yeah, do an improved gauntlets for Simmons.
Nice.
I could shatter every bone in my body and be crippled for life? Yeah.
Daisy.
I'm not gonna risk it. Besides, I didn't always have powers, and I did all right.
Cases of sanity as ordered.
I'm gonna need you up here quarterbacking us on comms.
Quarterback.
Yeah, it means that you call the plays.
See, I was under the impression it was the coaches that called the plays.
Wow.
And that's why American football's need those little radio things in their ears to tell them what they do for the few minutes that they're on the field.
Yeah, you got it, coach.
So these work like EpiPens? Almost, but more efficient. To counteract the psychosis, the serum needs to be delivered directly into the brainstem. So, the ejector needs to be placed at the base of the skull.
Wait, hold now. You know I don't like needles.
Well, it's a bee sting, really.
Oh, hell.
Oh, that drop would make my stomach.
Where are the guards?
That's a good question. Keep your heads down. Not all of them will be friendly.
Yes,
Those
sir.
gauntlets, the new gauntlets. They look really cool.
We're here to, rescue you. Thought we'd meet you halfway.
We have Eli Morrow?
Not yet.
Then we back up Mac and Robbie. Agents, we need Warden Green and his COs lucid if we're gonna retake this place. Plus the deep-in conversation gets stale.
I'll be that.
Stop whining.
Exactly. You miss it. You miss them.
I know it's a little public, but it's the
Stop
fastest
being
route to
dramatic and
yourself,
go back.
Believe me.
Hey, you seeing this? It's SHIELD. They protect those freaks. Which one of you's the freak?
Come on, let's go.
Good stuff.
Oh, oh, this should be good. Imagine if they pulled a Punisher. That would be pretty sweet.
And if you can't control it,
Look, my uncle can't know what I am. So I'll keep it down. Not for you, for him.
I need you to do something for me. Talk.
Nice.
It's busted.
Yay. Man, Robbie's just taking them out like left and right.
Unless your face also does a clown posse thing. I'm infected. Give me some space.
Wilson, the exit is on the north side. I'm going to try and get you to a secure cell block.
There.
Should have brought more icers. They need like a machine gun icer.
Let's go. Let's go.
We're gonna make it.
Dave, open the door.
This is my bed. My yours.
Don't do this.
Damn it! Good boy. I keep having
Because there
this
were
nightmare.
dogs. Damn.
Fitz, change your plans. Find us another way in the cafeteria. I don't care how.
Hmm.
Get up!
Oh. Nice. Nice. Oh. Nice. Oh. 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 Damn, that kick was hard. Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, but it's the fastest way in. Yeah, and you're looking for the chute in the northwest corner. Got it.
Whoa. Listen, it is Taco Tuesday. You never did tell me what you saw when you died.
Really? Now? Is that because it smells like death in here?
You saw something.
You wanna know what I saw, Phil?
Yeah.
I saw you. Don't let it go to your head.
You didn't think of that before I jumped in the trash?
What's the fun in that?
Amazing, I come down and kick their ass. Oh, did I tell you?
It's been a while since I've stretched my legs. I was suicidal and stupid.
You weren't supposed to come back for me.
We just saved your life.
You risk your own. I never asked for that.
Let's argue about who should have left who to die later. You need a medic.
I'll be fine.
Fine? No, you won't. Fitz, what's the status on Eli Morrow?
Quintet's on his way to the yard for extraction. Mac has him in his custody.
Simón, me acuerdo. Pero también oí que esos chavalos sobrevivieron, que no.
Uno de ellos nunca va a caminar.
¿Qué pues? Yo estaba aquí, torcido. No fui el que tomó ese Ale.
Ale, ¿estás diciendo era un hit?
Simón, así que si tú conocías a esos chavalos, tu pedo no es conmigo.
¿Quién lo ordenó? ¿Quién?
Los carnales nunca me lo dijeron y nunca me lo dirán, porque después de ese día, todos terminaron muertos. Cada miembro de Calle 5, quemados.
No. Todavía queda uno.
Cálmate, gato. No quieres hacer esto.
Simón, no quiero hacer ese.
Whoa. They're like, fuck that. That looks cool.
A team that trusts is a team that triumphs. But trust must be earned with random non-invasive testing. Your polygraph this morning generated some alarming results, so I'd like you to give it another go.
About that. Do you happen to know what a micro-expression is? The dot of an eye, tensing a forehead. The littlest thing can say a lot. More specifically, they can say if a person is lying.
What are you getting at?
I don't think you want me to strap back into that machine. He may ask me what I thought of that story you told on television today. You know, the one about becoming a hero in Vienna. Because if asked, I would have to tell the truth, which we both know you didn't do.
Harlan, I'm going to exempt Agent Simmons from any further testing.
Thank you, sir. He's right, you know. A team that trusts is a team that triumphs.
That was good. I love stuff like that as much as I love the fighting.
Good.
That's like brain
I came to see
fighting.
you.
This is S.H.I.E.L.D., working with a former agent now known as Quake, a walking weapon of mass destruction. This one was new to me. New to you too, I see. We're not sure what the hell he is, but we do know he's a cold-blooded killer. Santino Noguera, a model prisoner looking at early release. That is until he ran into whatever that thing is. We know he came in with S.H.I.E.L.D. and he left with S.H.I.E.L.D. So tell me, are your people aware they're harboring a murderer, or do they just not care? In 2 hours, these will go to ABC News just in time for this evening's broadcast. How do you think those poll numbers will hold up?
So bitchy.
Gordon Ramsay on it.
Okay, good episode. I really hate that ghost girl. Not in a like I hate the character. I just hate her. I wanted to punch her, but I want someone to punch her, but it doesn't go right through her. Yeah, good episode. Man, the effect on that Ghost Rider changing in the cell and then walking out of the cell with the smoke and everyone like scurrying off, you know, big old tough prison guys, and they're just like, fuck. Imagine seeing that, like normal, you know, and then you see some shit like that. I thought that was a nice effect. That was a good moment. So yeah, I'm excited for next week or next episode, the origin story. So I wonder what they'll tweak from the comic, and what they'll expand upon. So it'll be exciting. So see you then, guys and girls and everyone.